Hello, my name is Yvette Bethel, and I am the author of Your Workplace Survival Kit. Your Workplace Survival Kit started out as a selection of newspaper articles I wrote since 2007. My goal for the articles and the CD is to raise the awareness of business leaders and employees about building productive relationships that make the workplace more palatable and productive. My approach is to make the listeners think by challenging the old, accepted ways of being, introducing them to alternative, constructive perspectives. The common thread in the chapters is self-empowerment. For instance, the chapter entitled Reinvent Your Career targets managers and employees seeking to become proactive about making positive changes in their careers. Shift Happens is another chapter, and this one helps the listener to break through decision-making paralysis. There is even a chapter that addresses entitlement issues in the workplace. In times when training and educational budgets are being carefully reconsidered in organizations, Your Workplace Survival Kit is a cost-effective way to support existing training and educational programs. The CD can be used in the classroom, as part of a pre- or post-training assignment, in training sessions, or meetings as discussion topics. Your Workplace Survival Kit is condensed into thought-provoking, short chapters designed to provide insights and inspire changes in behaviors. As a leader, if there are specific competencies you would like to develop among your employees, members, or students, a customized selection of topics can be made into a CD to address specific skill gaps. Now, let's take a few minutes to hear from a few customers who have listened to the CD and would like to share their impressions with you.
When I first received a copy of Yvette Bethel's Your Workplace Survival Kit, I really didn't know what to expect. I'm not involved in human resources, and so I honestly thought that there would be one or two areas of the CD that would be of interest to me. So I got the CD, and while driving, I popped the CD in, and from that point on, I can only describe what to me became a very introspective self-examination, I would think, accompanied by a transformation in my attitude towards work and the work environment.
I just think that it really gives a clear perspective of the coaching that Yvette Bethel can do. She comes with such a resource of knowledge from the employer's perspective, and that just proves to be so valuable to employees. It makes her a true advocate for the employee. And I can see how, as a coach, she's just very direct, she's insightful, and she causes you to see the big picture.
My favorite chapter in the survival kit was Reinvent Your Career. I'm interested in changing my career. So that title, when I saw that, jumped out at me right away. And that gave me points on how to define my goals and how to accomplish them.
I really liked the leadership about being nice, the leadership segment on being nice. And it made me just look at myself and how I may be perceived. I just thought that the tips on that were really, really good, and it also helped me to look at other managers and how they come across and realizing the motive behind that. Sometimes being nice is not really about being nice as much as being insecure. And I just thought that was very valuable. Very.
My favorite chapter in the CD was the chapter on knowing when to quit. It reminded me of a particular point in my life where I actually went through similar situations. And the advice that Yvette gave, I found to be very accurate, and I could only wish that I had the benefit of the CD prior to my having gone through that experience. But running a close second to the chapter on knowing when to quit was the chapter on decision paralysis. I do have a tendency to try to be perfect far too often than I should. And so as a result of that, what I got from Yvette was, look, you can't be perfect all the time, but you got to start. And once you start, you can build on that. And so I think that was probably the most salient thing that I took away from that particular chapter.
There are many more reasons why decision makers can become paralyzed or inoperative. Some leaders are just not comfortable with making a decision about a troublemaker or a non-performer who is negatively impacting the team because they don't want to be responsible for creating hardship for the troublemaker and their family. I often hear the term, I don't want to take bread out of their mouths. So the cancer festers and spreads among the team while the team leader sticks their head in the sand. The key issue here is that as a leader, you're being paid to make the easy and the tough decisions. So you need to rise to the occasion, to the expectations of your role.
Production of this tape is very good, very clear. And so I guess when I speak about how easy it is to understand, how easy it is to sit back and to relax and get the information that's coming across, it's because of the quality of the production of the CD. And I think that really speaks a lot of not only of Yvette's professionalism, but how she thought that it was important enough to have a quality product to bring to you.
This survival kit is beneficial to really anybody who is in the workplace, entering the workplace, looking to move up in the workplace, transitioning from one workplace to another, or those who manage a team in a workplace.
Your workplace survival kit is a must-have for every human resource professional, and it's a should-have for everybody that has to get up in the morning and go to work, whether you like your job or not.
Having gone through the workplace survival kit, I certainly would recommend it to other professionals like myself. For me, being an entrepreneur, I don't always have the time to be able to have the one-on-one consultation that Yvette would possibly offer. So having the worksite kit allows me to do some things in my own leisure and listening to the tapes. So it's a self-pace, which works well for me considering my busy schedule.
The survival kit, I recommend it highly because it is a very useful tool, and it's presented by Miss Yvette Bethel, who's very knowledgeable and an excellent career coach.
To get your copy of your workplace survival kit, you can go to 100% Bible Bookstore at the Mall and Marathon or in Palmdale in New Providence, Bahamas. It is also available internationally through cdbaby.com and amazon.com. For customized learning solutions, you can contact me personally at www.orgsoul.com. Thank you.